So meet Millie Bobby Brown. 9 face shapes. Classic king face. This is a face of a leader. Tend to be very, very fair, see both sides of an issue. Like to have their own way, get a little cranky if they don't get it. But life's real black and white for king faces. This is right, this is wrong. The only gray in a king face is in their closet, as I've said many, many times if you've watched any of the things I've done reading faces. I also like to look at the right and left eye. The right eye is what we show to the world. It's our public persona. It's our mother's influence. The left is our true inner private self. Her right eye, very focused and very intense. You see that trait a lot in king faces. They tend to be somewhat intense, very driven to get the job done and just hyper-focused on getting it done. Left eye, as I see it, there's some anger there, but she's also very critical. Don't think that's an uncommon trait in people in this profession, actors and actresses. They tend to be critical, especially of themselves. Then let's look at her eyebrows. A little bit of a different height level there. This indicates tend to be a little moody, tend to be a little oversensitive, and probably had a poor relationship or less than stellar relationship with a parent or a step parent growing up. Also, that left eyebrow is kind of coming in on a hard angle. This indicates a hypercritical male in her life. Some male has been a critical father, boyfriend, whatever, husband. I don't know if she's married or not. Saw a lot of pictures of her. I chose this because it looks like the latest. I guess she changed her hair color, which made a bunch of people cranky from what I read. I don't read a lot because I don't want to know a lot when I'm reading faces. I like to be intellectually honest and kind of be somewhat naive of who they are and what they're all about. Her eyes are a little bit of a different height. This indicates a history of a traumatic brain injury or a concussion. Is this a problem? Well, if she's got memory issues, weird headaches, one-sided headaches, then it is, but I would be a little concerned. I also believe you can have what's called an emotional concussion. I believe you can injure your brain physiologically from an emotional trauma, just as if you hit your head on the concrete. So I always have to be open to that possibility. Nose is small. Rare to see a small nose on a king face, but nose is about power, drive, and ego. She enjoys being part of a group. I would think she would be good in an ensemble acting kind of role because this nose is very comfortable in that situation. Let's look at her lips. Obviously, lips very, very full. This means she's emotionally expressive. Lips represent sensuality. This is why there's this unbelievable amount of people in the public eye, females in particular. I've never known a male to have their lips made larger. I guess it happens. I just don't know of any. It enhances their sensuality. So this is why this is done so common in Hollywood. And then her jaw. Jaw is extremely strong, which you'd expect that in a king face. Jaw is about determination. Negative side, they can be judgmental and somewhat rigid. So that is Millie Bobby Brown. Hope you enjoyed meeting her. We're asked over and over and over again, can you read my face? The answer is yes. Matter of fact, I'd love to read your face. All you got to do is go to WTFWhyTheFace.com. Now, there's several options there. It's not a costly thing to do. First option is I can simply give you a written report. It'll be 7-8 pages long. I will read your face. I will go over psychological aspects, traits that are positive, traits that are negative, also some health issues. That is one fee. The second option is you'll also get a 7 to 8 page written report. Plus, I will physically call you. Questions will come up. I usually spend 30 to 60 minutes on the phone with you. Obviously, it's a little higher price because it's going to be more time involved. But a lot of questions will come up and you'll say, okay, I got that, but what does that really mean? And I can kind of explain a little more in depth. The third option is, again, 7 to 8 pages. I'll call you. But we can also discuss some options. If there's some things that you're concerned with, we can kind of point you in a direction. I can't physically treat you, but I can certainly make some suggestions when you talk to your own doctor. Pay attention to this or whatever it might be. So if you're interested, please upload your faces and we will be happy to read them for you. Would love to do it.